My name's DJ Javier, and I'm an artist and designer. My work now, from like a fine art perspective, or like my mural work, or even like my design work, they kind of like bleed into one another creatively. It's just like a culmination of like all my interests. Maybe there's a little bit of like my Filipino heritage, maybe there's something that ties back to my roots of Southern California, or like surfing. I like kind of like juxtaposing those things together. In my art and design studio, I just like a little bit of chaos in my space. A lot of the stuff on this wall is like maybe half mine and half my friend's work. Early on, I probably wouldn't have even called myself like an artist per se. I always loved like drawing and painting. Once I graduated high school, like I didn't really have too much of like a clear vision of what I wanted to do. I started teaching myself graphic design and started playing with like all the software. The more and more I did like my own work and started posting about it, gave me the confidence to like apply that kind of style to my client projects. Now it's like I'm able to do things that I want to work on. There are weeks where I'm literally just like sitting in front of a computer, or there's weeks where like I'm out painting a mural. I like having just multiple things to work on at once. In a lot of my designs, like you'll see Filipino warriors. I use the carabao, which is like the Filipino water buffalo, the cone-shaped rice hat. I want to like remind people that it's a symbol of strength and like hard work and perseverance. I'm having a dialogue with like the younger version of myself that was really embarrassed of like my background and my culture and my heritage growing up, and like kind of reminding like the young version of me that like there's nothing to be ashamed of. You should be proud of your heritage and your culture. I feel like the Vans project was like a really big moment. It all has my Filipino heritage like designed into the footwear, from like the flag to like the water buffalo on the side of the high tops. It was almost like converging of like my cultures and how I grew up. I think that's why it resonated with a lot of like Filipino Americans too. Surfing is like a big part of my life. It's like an activity that's like dependent on yourself and your own progression. I've just always wanted to like challenge myself to get better with like every painting I do or every project I do. And it's all really dependent on like if I show up and I practice my craft. I've been able to do like a lot of fun stuff in town. The wave on the side of CVs, the hands on the window at Haven, doing Calriel. I love Santa Barbara and I love being here, and there's so much really exciting stuff happening. There's a lot of unique voices and everyone's really supportive and excited with one another. It has been happening, but I feel like we're also like just getting started with like a really cool moment in Santa Barbara.